welcome to another World of Tanks subscriber replay. My name is Maxwell and today's video is from the user Dank Commander. That's Dank Commander, and he's driving the E-75 on a standard battle on the Pearl River, and he's also platooned up with two of his clanmates, so they're going to see if they can wreak some havoc on the new Asia themed map. So right off the bat, just going to be heading down into this southern area and going to be heading over the bridge. If you remember my Pearl River preview, then this area leads to the rocks. Sorry, I said south. He's not in fact heading south. He is heading north. My eyes do deceive me. I was confused there as I knew that this little rock area was in the north rather than in the south. But yes, going to be heading to this area that I did say was probably going to be where the heavies will battle it out. So gets hit by that M103 and takes a shot in his track. Luckily that the track did soak up all that damage, so doesn't actually take any hit point damage there, luckily. So they are a little bit spread out here, whereas it looks like the enemy is a little bit more focused. Spots the side of that Panther 2, gets a shot through, then picks up his first kill of this match. So taking some heavy damage going in there. Not sure what the T-34 was attempting to achieve there. Just gets himself taken out really early in this game. Gets a big hit on the side armor from that M103 there, but it looks like his clanmate, his platoon mate in the Conqueror, is pushing forward regardless, probably trying to encircle the enemy. Unfortunately, the allies are a little bit spread out and a little bit outnumbered. Gets a good shot on that low there and able to get him set on fire, doing over 1,000 points of damage there, which is fantastic. Luckily, these tanks here on the right-hand side are too busy focusing on the enemies on that flank on the left and take some free damage directly to their face. Unfortunately, the low being left with 20 hit points there. A little bit annoying when that happens, so going to have to waste a shell taking that guy out of the battle. So even though he only has 20 hit points, his gun still works just as well as it did when he's at full hit points. So it looks like they've been utterly annihilated on this flank here. Just a KV-4 and what was that? A Ferdinand left, and the E-75 of Rex is left holding the front here. Spots out an IS-8. Oh, going to try and get some damage through the underbelly there, but the IS-8 just about reversing in time. So hopefully the Ferdinand and the KV-4 are going to dissuade the guys just around the hill here. Going to dissuade them from pushing too much around, and it's going to give Rex enough time to try and deal with this M103. It's got a little bit more hit points, although that M103 has that giant turret. Manages to get a good bit of damage through the turret ring there, taking them down to just above 900 hit points. So he's winning this exchange so far, but he's got to be careful that none of these guys want to push around the corner. The only saving grace is that the low only has 20 hit points and that Tiger only has... Oh, can he get the coupler? No, he can't. And that Tiger only has 90 hit points, so neither of them... Well, I was going to say neither of them really want to be the first around the corner, but the low gets himself taken out by the Ferdinand there. Probably not sure that he could be seen. So the M103 looks like he's got a much faster reload time, so Rex has got to play this one really careful, but it looks like he's able to get some good damage through the top of that turret once again. It looks like that he is able to lay damage on him at his will, and the M103 not able to get any damage through the front armor of this E-75. As you can see, bouncing a couple of shots there, and Rex able just to pick him up, no problem. So the reload time's pretty long on this E-75. Luckily, everybody is just coming around that corner and lining themselves up. The IS-8 gets some good damage through there, but it looks like that VK-3002 isn't able to penetrate this front armor, so he's going to be able to just take him out at his leisure. Although it looks like the Ferdinand and the KV-4 both been eliminated now, so it's just Rex himself against those three tanks, although he did take out the IS-8 earlier, so it's just this Yag Tiger and the 3002. Yag Tiger not doing any damage, luckily, just bouncing, and it looks like that 3002 isn't able to hurt him here. In fact, that 3002 driver really should have pushed forward and tried to get around the flank and the rear armor of this E-75 here. Just going to be sitting there though and trying to hit him in the front, so not sure what he was thinking he was going to be able to achieve with that one. He was able to take out the track there, but he's able to fix the track, and the 3002 still not running away. Not sure what he's thinking he's going to achieve here. should have run away a lot sooner than that, and gets himself rammed to death there for Rex's 5th kill of this match. So not a huge kill score, but it is a very good and very valiant effort from Rex here, defending this northern and right hand flank here against overwhelming force. The team just kind of folding early on, and himself, the KV-4 and the Ferdinand, were left to solo hold that flank. Although the KV-4 and the Ferdinand did fall, left Rex defend off 2 tier 9 tanks and that VK-30-02, who was a bit of a noob, let's be honest. So he was able to fend off that IS-8 and that Jagdtiger, and then finish off the 30-02, and it looks like his platoon mate in that T-54 has been wreaking havoc on that far left-hand flank. So the two of them are just going to try and converge in on the enemy's base area and try and find their last remaining tanks, that IS-3 and that GW Panther. So just going to speed it up a little bit until we get back into the action. We're going to be doing the smart thing of trying to skirt around the enemy's base there, just to alert them that he is here. Going to try and come in on this IS-3, going to try and get the last shot on him. Fingers crossed he can get some damage on him and pick up this kill. He's not realising that he's been flanked. And there you go, able to finish off that IS-3, picking up his 6th kill of this match. So now it's just going to be a case of hunting down and finding this last remaining artillery. Going to be coming around these buildings here, see if he's lurking in these bushes anywhere, but no, looks like he's not in this area. So just going to move off and try and find him. It looks like he's managed to hide himself pretty well. Not in any of these areas, not really wanting to go for the base capture, although it looks like they are going to be forced to do this one, as nobody seems to be able to find this last remaining GW Panther. Not sure whereabouts on the map he's going to be hidden. Going to speed this up until they either capture the base or find the last remaining guy. Unfortunately, it looks like they are going to get the base capture off before he's able to find the last remaining enemy tank. So excellent replay there from Rex Tank Commander, picking himself up a good 6 kills and doing a sterling job of defending that right-hand northern flank against an overwhelming push of enemy heavy tanks and tank destroyers. So absolutely brilliant replay to him. Thank you very much for sending that one in. Thank you to you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.